Don't mind me, folks. I'm a little sleepy today. I got up way too early this morning and I could not go back to sleep. My dog decided to lose his little goddamn mind over the fact that there was this black cat that just hangs around the neighborhood at the corner of the house. I guess hunting a mouse or something, or just hanging around. He could not handle it. He was incredibly upset about it. Of course, it's not the first time that black cat's been around here. It hangs around the neighborhood a lot. And it's got a collar. So it's somebody's. But it just kind of roams the neighborhood, so... I don't know who actually owns it. Alright, tweets up, bot is live, Discord will be along shortly, so hello, Internet! We're doing Clue tonight before we wrap up Beast Wars on TGSR. I just see Molyneux in the Soda Pop Discord being like, oh yeah, Blades in the Spot I came in on CGI things. And it's like, what would the others be? I mean, Buster and his kid would be on the back of a turtle, of course. Kenzan would be on piggybacking on a ninja, and Slash would just be just walk in eating candy, I guess. Yeah, that's, But we doing Ziklu. We're actually really close to the roll. It's 67? Yeah, 67. We are 67 rolls away, which is still quite a number of games, but hey, we are under 100. We just need to get some wins with Scarlet, because apparently I've not gotten a win with her, which doesn't seem right, but maybe it is, I don't know. Of course, I'm excited tomorrow because I officially get my Gaim Soto in tomorrow. The Collector. I got 2 of the Knuckle Kurakage set, because I wanted the Kurakage and a Shin Kurakage. And I got 1 of the Gridden Bravo set. Of course, it takes... After I was going to already get like, officially getting them, just for them to go, like, hey, we're doing the One Gaim Guidance set, so, like, the Credit and Bravo, I have to find out something to do with them. Okay. Okay then, Green. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, it's me. Today, I had my backlog re-updated, and I was like, nope, I'm pretty sure I haven't updated that in like a year plus. As it turns out, yeah, that sounds about right. Because I was talking to someone on different Discord, like, because they mentioned that like Monster Hunter Stories 2 and that and the Skyward Sword remaster were coming out this week, and I was like, yeah, Story 2's honestly, of the two games, Stories 2 has me interested, and I wouldn't mind playing that. The problem is I have enough RPGs on my backlog as fucking is. I do not need to add another goddamn one to the backlog. Like, I'm trying to wrap up Valkyria Chronicles 4 because I'm like really close to the end of the game. I'm on chapter 15 of 18. So that's like 4 chapters. I'm on like the second half of chapter 15 because I was trying to do a mission last night and found out, oh god, I'm not doing like really the kind of damage I should be doing for something like this. And I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to do this? This seems a little bit impossible. And then it turns out, oh. I'm supposed to have snipers up to 18 at this point, so I can have the defense break skill. Or the defense break order. Oops. Alright, 50-50 on suspect. So I had to grind skirmishes for a little bit to get that skill. And I picked up the rest of the Valkyria Chronicles 4 DLC, which I can only do 2 of, because the other 2 are post-game anyway. If I did those to get up the experience along with skirmishes, I got Snipers 18, so I could do the mission, did pretty well. And now I'm on the second half, and I did the first turn of it, and went, oh, I need to come in with a better plan. Check the guide. Oh, that's the plan. Because the thing is, Valkyria Chronicles, it kind of expects you to do some dumb shit with its mechanics. It's a bit mean in that respect. But, yeah. I have a better idea of what to do for that battle, so, like, probably not tomorrow, because I'll be busy doing Soto stuff. Or busy putting together a bunch of Soto. I think tomorrow, when I get all those sets in, I'm going to put together, like, the Kurakages, Gridded, and Bravo, and Knuckle. Just put together all of them. And then sit down and figure out what the fuck to do with all the Guy and Baron and Regans I have with all those extra armors. Because I'm like, I have 2 of the Gaims, if I recall correctly. Yeah, because the Gaims are in the Kurakage set. I have, like, I've doubled up on the Gaims. And I have a double on Knuckle. Granted, I'm wondering if I'm going to post that, because I think... what was it? Dresden Nova, I think, in the Discord, in the Soda Pop Discord, said at one point, it was just like, hey, if anyone's picking up an extra set, I'll take your extras. I'm wondering if, like, he's already took care of that, or if I post that, I got that. He'll want them, which, I mean, he can take them, that's fine. It's like, I know what I want to do with these extras, which isn't to do anything with them, really. Well, anything special with them, I think. Or not these extras. These Guy and Baron and Regan suits. Because what I think I'm going to end up doing is... I think I'm going to slap a bit of silver on the belts. And I'm going to black out the visors. And more or less be like, these are robot duplicates made by Duke. To make himself an army. Or their troopers. I don't know. We'll go Hyde Park. We'll just go in order. Just go Orchid. And weapons pretty open, so gun! Damn. Gonna show me Hyde Park. Yeah. Figured. But yeah, anyway, those come in tomorrow, so I'm excited and happy for those. I unfortunately am finding myself kind of interested in the Super Robot Wars franchise. One of the reviewers I watch videos of started a long form review of Super Robot Wars. Fuck, I forgot which one it was. I'm like, it's not T. That's the one I'm interested in at the current moment. Which one was it? Shit. Let me check. V. V is in Victor. I'm interested in Super Robot Wars T as in Treva. But I'm kind of interested just because I don't know mecha anime. Well, anime in general, really. My knowledge of anime is very slim. Because I honestly only really know about the anime I find out from other people on the internet. So it tends to be either the really popular stuff or this very specific series that someone likes. So... But it'd be cool. I don't know. I kind of want to drop into one. Probably not on stream because I don't want to deal with the copyright nightmare of music in that game. If that potentially is a thing. I don't think it would be, but who fucking knows? I ain't gambling. But just like on my own time. Only problem is most of the Super Robot Wars franchise is like Japan exclusive. And only so many of them are actually either officially released, which are only like most of the recent ones, or like fan translated, which is also slim pickings. And as it turns out, most of the ones I'd be interested in that are like the older ones that isn't like T are not fan translated at the moment. Which is one of those like, damn it. I want to play the one that has the big O in it because I know the big O from Toonami. But T's like the most recent released one. It's on like Switch and PlayStation 4. You have to import it because it's like a South Asia release. Much like Memory of Heroes, but that's not a problem. Low pipe, I guess? We'll just be up. Got a weapon now. Do we have the rest? No. What do we not have? Okay, that means mustard suspect. Cool. So now we have 2/3 the answer. Now we just have to bungle our way around the map until we get the right answer. Book. But the complicated, the little like twist in terms of just like, well, I could see if I could pick up T at some point, is that Super Robot Wars is celebrating its 30th anniversary soon, and Super Robot Wars 30, their next release, is coming out, I think, next year? This year, actually. I think. Is it coming out this year? Or that was the early information, that's not the case anymore. It does not specify, so that could be a late this year or like sometime next year release. So that's coming out, and I saw from Twitter from a couple people a potential list of the franchises involved. Because for those that don't know, Super Robot Wars, more or less, it's the hey, let's get a bunch of mecha anime shows together, write a story that has all of them interacting with each other, and make it a tactics game. But the 30th anniversary one is supposed to have like S4 Gridman in it. Ah, shit. I didn't pay attention. I'm stupid. I didn't pay attention. So that's one of the downsides of autopiloting Clue. You just fuck up. That's a fuck up. But I saw a list that potentially says that, you know, S4 Gridman's supposed to be in there, and I'm like, oh cool, I love S4 Gridman. And I think like G Gundam's supposed to be in it, which hey, that's like the one like core Gundam series I like. I think is G Gundam like one of the core Gundam series, or is that considered like a spinoff like all the build diver stuff? Because I'm gonna be honest, I'd like build fighters and divers to get some more rep because they're really good. But yeah, like that's supposed to be in there. I don't remember what else was on the list that I was interested in. Let's see. Gal Gaigar, which I know Gal Gaigar. There's like Code Geass. Oh, Gurren Lagann's supposed to be on here, which like, oh hey, I know that. I know that thing. I don't know if that's everyone or just like, well, they tend to not go too ham on the Super Robot Wars anymore. I think there's just like a couple that are like, this is everything, and it's just like they don't go as big as they did. Like it's Zed, the Zed games have like stupid big rosters, but they tend to not have like stupid big rosters in it. But I might wait on 30 and pick up 30 whenever it comes out. Because I do believe the Super Robot Wars games are also fairly chunky. So it would be another situation like with Monster Hunter Stories 2, where I'm like, I'd like to play this. Oh god, I've signed myself up for a 60-hour game. Oh no. I already have too many 60-hour games. No! What have I done? Continue to get nowhere fast on this. So that's a decision to wait on. I wish there was one, like an older one, that was translated that I was interested in. That just doesn't seem like to be the case, fortunately, so I'm like, I don't know. I will say right now, I think I should just focus on the backlog I have. Alright, that removes Baker Street. So that puts us... four-way? Four-way. Okay, you have Dark Alley. Because you wouldn't have passed otherwise, so... That's the location off the list. That's also a shit roll. Guess we're going to the museum. Well. 50-50 with no good information. I love 50-50s with no good information. But Tommy asked me about my backlog today, or about my backlog green. I updated him and told him, like, hey, I updated it with stuff. I guess he's wanting to see, since we're finishing up, no, if we're finishing up Overcooked 2 Friday. But we're finishing up Overcooked 2 soon. Since I talked to Tommy about backlog stuff, he's like, yeah, my backlog's stuff too. You might be thinking that if we have similar games in our backlog, that we do them together on Fridays to help. So you have Revolver, Orchid, I assume. Granted, I don't know what me and Tommy would have in common. Granted, I'm pretty sure we have some Epic Game stuff in common, because most of the stuff I have on Epic was free. Or just, like, the free here's a free game for these few weeks that Epic does. So I'm assuming we probably have those in common. I'm gonna be pissed. That turns out. Damn it! So honestly, I don't know. I have to find out when he, Actually, I'll pull up my backloggery. Put it up to date. And found out I had, like, more games than I thought. Because right now, I have logged on there, which I don't think this is everything I own. Because I think I left some, like, portable stuff off, because I like putting it on there. Because this was just stuff I wanted to clean up. There's 209. I have 219 games, which, damn. 63 of them, or let's see, 87 of them are on PC, so I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That's definitely not everything, because I owned Arkham Knight on PC, like, back when it first launched, I have, like, the entire Arkham series on PC, even though I own all of that on, like, PS3. Of course, that gives me, I think, Blackgate? Yeah, I never got Blackgate, and I own Blackgate because of that whole situation. But I have 100 games unbeaten, and of those, like, 44 of them are unplayed. I just straight up never played them. But I have 115 games beaten, which I've beaten everything on my 360 and my original Xbox. I've got like 2 of my DS games listed. What 2 do I have? Oh, Shadow Dragon Conquest. I've got 3 PlayStation 4 ones. You just show me all my unbeaten stuff. Because, like, I want to chip away at my backlog a little bit this year. That's why I put on, like, things I wanted to do this year, like beating 3 games I've had forever and just finally, like, having them done. Which was, what was it? Persona 3 FES, Wonderful 101, and, Valkyria Chronicles 4. But I changed that because I essentially went went and looked at my console stuff and went, alright, what am I missing on all my consoles? And as it turns out, there's about 10 games-ish that I would want to have, that I would like to, like, have done. That I technically don't have done at the moment. So I pretty much, like, ended up at like a list of, like, 10 games I want to just have done console-wise. Which, technically one of them is less a game and more just the collection of DLC for Shovel Knight that I have never done, but have gotten. Because I own the Wii U copy of Shovel Knight, so... But I changed up my goals to, like, take the three specific ones, and just be like, I just want to beat 5 games this year that are on my backlog. It's more or less, like, 5 of, I think it was, like, 25 out of, like, everything I had. Everything I counted up, so I'm like, I want to beat 5 this year. Even though we're, like, over halfway through the year. I'm like, I want to beat 5 this year. Like, I'm going to push through Valkyria Chronicles 4. Just chip away at it a little bit every day. And then move on to, like, the other games, which... I don't know what I would move on to next after Valkyria Chronicles 4. I was about to say, probably not any of the RPGs. I am not that deep in. Probably go back to the Dot Hack GU collection I had. I think I'm on the second of the technically 4 games in there. It's really 3 because the 4th one is kind of just an expansion. I'd probably go back to the Dot Hack GU collection and round that out. And probably like Wonderful 101. Of course, I'm also like, God, I know Wonderful 101 and like Tokyo Mirage Sessions have like Switch and like, or both of those have Switch releases, and they also like Wonderful 101 has like a PC release, but I'm like, I don't want to start over. It's like, I don't remember how deep I am in the Wonderful 101. Like, I don't want to start over on Wonderful 101, please. I think I'm like halfway through the game. I don't want to start over. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, I think I'm also like halfway through the game on that too. I definitely don't want to start over on that one. As much as like Tokyo Mirage Sessions, I want to say like the Switch version is the better version because it has like the extra content and stuff. And I don't remember if Wonderful 101 has anything super new. But it has I think it has like a new like time attack mode of some kind, I think. But yeah, I kinda don't want to start over on either of those games, even though a better version exists. Even though I'm probably restarting Okami from the ground up. As I have the old PlayStation 2 version of it, but I picked up Okami HD on the Steam Summer Sale, so I'm like, probably just start over Okami, get like the nice, pretty updated version of it. Because I was probably gonna play it on like PS2 emulator anyway. Because that's what I plan to do for like Persona 3, because it'd just be easier at this point. If there's anything I want to do on PS2, like I have PCSX 2, it runs fine enough for most things. Might as well just play stuff on there. Instead of just having to like boot up ye olde PS3 every now and again when I want to play that stuff. I need a drink. Hey, we're gonna keep chasing Scarlet Poison and Potion until we're told otherwise at this point, because, like, we got nothing else. We are, running out of locations. That only helps so much. Well, now we can chase Peach and Ocean. See where it leads. Well, we got the location. You have lab. No, it wasn't Peach. You are down to exactly one card. With no lead on what it can be. Damn it. Damn it all! Because it might not be Orchid. It'll be another card. That helps none! Alright. That's cryptidly. That narrows down the options. Well, we gotta take main entrance. I'll be damned, we got it. And a self-dunk, too. The Paper Mario runs on GDQ at the moment. Just look it over, it's just like, oh yeah, Ocarina of Time, right. Right, gotta play Ocarina of Time first before we do the Paper Mario run, because fucking video games. Kinda all over the place. And it doesn't help when we have 3 locations in our hands, so it's a bit nuts.
Hello.
Hello.
So, tell me you get to watch the Talk 2% run.
The what run?
The Talk 2% run.
I was watching some of it before I'd start streaming, so I was just looking over at some of the stuff that was happening, so.
Essentially, I did not realize that it was a randomizer of sorts.
Yeah, kind of is.
It makes sense more than I was thinking about it, but it's like, yeah, it's a built-in randomizer. To that, I have to say, props to Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
and
Ah.
and dang it, now it's got me wanting to do one.
I
I
assume you.
see. I see we've got Paper Mario on.
Ah, yes, Ocarina of Paper, right. Yeah, that game.
Yeah, yeah. The Legend of Mario: Ocarina of Paper.
Yep. God, I when this hits YouTube, I should post this in some of the video game chats I have for Discords that are not about video games to be like, this run is nonsense, and just see how people go like, wait, this is a Paper Mario. Why is he playing Ocarina of Time? Because he needs to program into RAM a specific set of code that allows him to skip to the end of the game in Paper Mario. How? Video games.
Yeah.
So we have broken some video games enough that we just fucking program them. We can make them do whatever we want.
Like, I know I'm not gonna fully be able to pay attention to this, so I'm not gonna attempt to. But this is gonna be one I'm gonna go back and watch, kind of deal, because I'm like, yeah, I want to, I want to understand this.
This guy, I think he put out a video back when this was first discovered explaining the whole process. So that would also be a good thing to have watched before you watch this, because it explains a lot of what's happening.
Yeah, but that's one
And
thing that I do like about GDQ runs.
mhm.
You don't get to necessarily see world record runs, but you get to see runs that at least will explain what's going on,
Yeah,
or if tricks fail, what they're actually supposed to look like.
yeah. Well, the thing is, this is really tricky. Like, I think in that video when it was first discovered, it took him like 3 attempts to get it to function. So, like, this is a very complicated thing he's trying to pull off. This is not easy by any stretch of the imagination.
But apparently, since it's got, unless this time it is like extremely forgiving, since it does have a decent estimate, it kind of makes me wonder if it's more consistent than what it first was thought of.
I'm sure it is. Like,
Because to that, this wouldn't surprise me. But this is some big brain stuff right here.
uh-huh.
But yeah, the more I was watching the Odyssey run, I was like, dang it, this is gonna make me want to go back to it.
I will put it this way. Of the times that are on the leaderboards, they are at like an hour 30 and up for Paper Mario. That's like straight up 80%.
That's kind of what I figured.
It literally cuts the time in half. That is how much of a time save this thing is.
Well, it's kind of like, saying the Talk 2% run. I done looked before the run because I was like, I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna want to try this. That's just all there is to it. Looking at the times though, it's actually fairly consistent for like sub 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to think that more boils down to how much do you know the game?
Yeah.
It's one of those, had I known about this about the time that I was doing the little randomizer project that I'd had with Odyssey, Yeah, I probably would have been running this a lot more.
Now you're seeing the internals of the game. uh,
I'm also sitting here. I was also sitting there the whole time thinking, this would be really great for people that fully know every moon accessible at certain points.
mhm.
It'd also be nice if there would be a way that you could set up some kind of tracker kind of deal.
Yeah.
It's one of those. I know that I was doing. I was tossing around the idea of doing a map and having placements. I just realized how much of a pain that was going to be.
Mhm.
But now I'm kind of wondering if that might be something to look into. Because it'd be something that would be more welcoming to beginners.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, the people that know the game inside and out, they're not going to touch this. And that's not going to be the goal for that either. Because, I mean, why do you need a tracker if you can pretty much spot on know where everything is? And on top of that, I think it only has to track 3 at a time, since Talkatoo can only give you 3 moons at a time.
Yeah.
It's one of those I'd have to play around with the idea. AKA also do at least a run and see
Mhm.
what I think needs out of it. Also, fun fact, Taka 2% has not only the any percent run that he did, a hardcore any percent and a world peace.
Okay.
Um,
That seems unnecessary, but sure.
um, the hardcore any percent, every moon has to be hinted by Taka 2.
Oh Jesus.
Story moons don't count.
So that's true, Rando.
Yeah, and then world pieces, as it sounds, you got to get world peace in each kingdom. So, yeah, probably not much different than a world peace run, if I had to guess. Okay. So 12 minutes in, and we're about 12 minutes in on Paper Mario.
Yes.
Because, no joke, it would probably in game time take you about that long to get here.
Mhm. Oh, what are you planning that you need me to update my backloggery for?
I'm thinking about comparing what you have and what I have and seeing what we might have in common that we could do like a game clearing concept for,
Yeah.
for the Fridays.
Mhm.
But obviously being stuff we both can complete, not just individual.
Right.
Because, yeah, the just individual would kind of be pointless at that point.
Yeah. That's essentially what I do on Thursdays
Yeah,
if it comes down to it.
because, yeah, fun fact, I'm running out of ideas on that
Mhm.
for the Fridays. Just saying. Like, short of us just turning that into, we're gonna have like 3 constants and just rotate between them.
Yeah.
And I may or may not have what we can do for Saturday.
What are you thinking for Saturday?
Fall Guys.
Oh, you picked it up?
Yep.
You might have to stream that.
I remembered you were having problems with that, so yeah.
Yeah, my computer. uh, apparently, some reason Fall Guys plus stream puts a strain on my computer to some extent. Not like a hard strain.
Didn't look to see how much strain it put on mine, but I think it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
While I'm thinking about it, I'll leave it up and see what it's telling me in Task Manager there. Also, I find it immensely funny they use the same anti-cheat program that Master Chief Collection is using.
Isn't that the same anti-cheat a lot of things use? Or is that a
I
different
don't know
one?
about a lot of things, but I know that those two at least.
Ah, got a full card, but lost. Oh well.
It should be fine.
Okay. Also, all the movies should be uploaded. If not, tell me which one is not uploaded and I'll upload it. And also, they are properly listed in the list, schedule-wise, so you know the order to watch them for the weeks.
It should be fine for me to be able to stream it. I do have OBS up.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of also have, you know, Chrome up with the GDQ stream playing.
Yeah.
So, you know, two things that I have our Staff HQ app with our stream playing. So between all of that, I was still only using like 60 to 70% on CPU, so I should be fine.
That's good.
One of those I should have room to cut stuff off if need to be.
Yeah.
Basically, that will be the idea, and then we will have a backup plan kind of deal.
Yeah.
Just to be on the safe side.
Okay, I do have to wonder for doing backlog completion stuff how much we would actually have in common, because I honestly don't know what we would even have in common, unfortunately.
That's what I got to sit down and figure out.
I'm pretty sure we would have things in common on Epic. Because
of what we picked up free. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about Steam.
I know we do at least have a few because you said you picked up Ori. So I know there's at least a couple in there.
Yeah, Actually, I have original Ori, and I have definitive edition Ori.
Yeah, they come together.
Oh, okay. I thought I bought them separate at different times. And didn't realize it.
Together.
Okay. Shows how much I pay attention to Steam.
So, did I screw up or did you?
What?
On the episode numbers.
I did, because I didn't update them.
Okay. I'm like, I usually don't update before I close it, so I think mine's right, but I could be wrong.
Bear in mind, I did these in halves because I was busy helping remodel the other bathroom yesterday, so I got to do half of it, then had to go do work on the bathroom, come back, then do the rest.
Mm,
So I derped and forgot to change everything but the numbers. Or I changed everything but the episode, the total number.
also, fun fact: not being stupid is hard.
Indeed.
You saw the crap I went through with the app earlier, right?
All I know is I came back because I stepped away from my desk, came back, looked at my phone, and saw there were 50 notifications in the server. I was like, "What did you do?
I didn't do it.
What happened while I was gone?"
The only thing I can think of is bot decided to grab the Discord webhook and run wild with it for a hot second there.
So I've been in the talk show directory this last hour. I forgot to change the clue. Oops.
Good one. Oh well, too late now.
Yep.
But yeah, that I figured I'd go ahead and fix the other issue that I was having with, you know, with the link.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that didn't end well. I got it fixed on Discord now. I've now got links broke in the app. I had to go in and manually fix that, so yeah, now I get to fix that again. Because yeah, I thought I had it right, except for the problem of how I do the line breaks. That's what threw it off, and I'm like, yep. Because see, it also still screwed up the line break in Discord, but that's a minor problem. That's I throw one more thing in there and it's good.
Oh, you ready?
I guess so.
All right, then I'm gonna take the stream now. We'll be right back with TGSR for the week, folks. Stay tuned.